Wednesday and happy weekly craft class. George is barking in the background, but it's going to be okay. He'll stop. Maybe. I'm hoping. All right, I'm going to make sure that I can see you guys, and I'm going to show you some new samples from the weekend, and then we're going to play a little bit with the Toadstool paper, which is one of the free celebration items. So let's get that out. So the Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper has early espresso, fresh freesia, green apple green, melon mambo, poppy parade, and pumpkin pie in it. Super cute. Let me show you the paper, and we'll pull a sheet for each one. So there's this one that has like the really bright kind of toadstools. What I like about it is there's more than 4 sheets, so it's actually divisible by 8. So if you and some friends wanted to get together and do a little, share, you could. So there's this one, very psychedelic. That one's pretty crazy too. Then there's this one, which is just little dots. And I'll show you the B-sides. There's this one, which Susan says looks like a troll, like that's troll hair and like a little face and nose. I don't see it, but, I see what she sees, but that is not my first thought. There's this one, which is super cute, and it's got some fun different mushrooms and the little snail. I like him. And then the B-sides are really nice kind of greenery pattern. We've been using this one. I saw Darlene used it. A friend used it with the dinosaur set, which was super cute. There's this one, which is a little trippy to me. There's this one, which I love, the wood grain. So beautiful. It's kind of like actually the stem of the mushroom, but I like it as a wood grain. Some fun stripes, some fresh freesia tone-on-tone stripes, and then a nice crosshatch pattern. So I'm going to show you some sample cards, and then I'm also we're going to make a card together. But this is from the Celebration catalog. There are several paper packs in the Celebration catalog. One is Bloom Impressions, which I showed you guys last week. And the other one is this Toadstool Garden, which is here. So it's free with a $60 order. And you do have to pick it when you check out. So let me show you a few samples, and we'll make a card with it. So I'm going to show you some general samples because we did a swap recently. So One Fine Day is a really cute stamp set in Celebration, and then this is from the Storybook set, and I think this is really an amazing card. We played a little bit more with Ocean Friends this weekend, and so that was super fun. I've got a lot of cards waiting here. Really easy to line the lobsters and the crabs up. You saw that last week. This is from that beautiful yellow sweet. Dinosaurs. Hope your birthday is dynamite. So cute. He's really well colored. Really good example with that birthday paper and how to use the die cut pieces that are already ready for you, and then a little bit of stamping. Beautiful yellows, very springy. We got to color the little bunnies this weekend. He was fun. Nice storybook card. That birthday set is so hilarious. This is the Corner in Bloom set that's free. It's part of Celebration as well. We've got some fun fruit papers. The book one, which I love. A little bit more Storybook Garden, which is nice. A couple of mushroom samples that I'll show in a sec. And then we've got this one, Happy Birthday, using the vellum. Really like this. This is a pretty card. And then beautiful card using the butterflies from my mother-in-law. It's so special to share Stampin' Up! With her. We were talking about how most of the people in Stampin' Up! Wouldn't have been our friends otherwise, but because of Stampin' Up! And how great Stampin' Up! Is, it's hard to find friends as adult women. And so it's so nice to have all these friends as an adult woman. And, you know, I think for me, it's really been special to share it all with my mother-in-law. But I will just say that yeah, I've really enjoyed that. I've enjoyed all the friends I have in Stampin' Up. And I'm just really thankful to have you guys in my life. So if you're here, say hi. Put something in the chat. I love seeing chat because I know there are folks watching live. Ooh, but hello. We don't want to hear myself twice. Okay, so these are the cards from my paper party, which I still have a couple of places. So if you want to come to my paper party, it's going to be on Wednesday the 29th. And I have, like, you'll get a packet in the mail with a sampling of all the papers from the spring catalog, all the embellishments, and all the ribbon, which is super fun. You'll also get a partial pack, like a half a pack, of these great ephemera words, which are super fun. And so Merry Christmas and thankful and congrats and Easter, birthdays, Father's Day, Mother's Day. I mean, it has everything that you could possibly, all the holidays, all the occasions. And I love that they're just like cut and ready for us. And so I made a bunch of cards for the paper party. And this is the one I made with the really cute mushroom paper. And I do really love this paper. I think it's really cute. I like the variety of mushrooms and the little acorns. I think it's adorable. So this is the card I made for that. I'm not going to give away the other cards because I want them to be a little bit of a surprise to you guys. But you do also get some samples of the celebration paper and the celebration ribbon and celebration sequins. So I think it's a great idea and a great deal. And I think that you should do my paper party if you're not already doing it. So I'm going to put that away. And let's check out some mushroom cards. So we got to make this one last week, which was super fun. And then my friend Sarah made this one, and I want to show it to you because it's actually this card right here. She cased the catalog, and she did a really great job. So if we open it, because it's tied shut, so cute. Isn't that cute? So it's 1/4 sheet of white, and then she's put green on top, and then this green panel comes around the front. So, I mean, it's a really lightweight card. The sentiment, you know, die cut and stamped. This beautiful piece, these guys punched and stamped. The stems do go in front of the toadstool. So, like, that is the appropriate way to do the stem. Because mushrooms are weird. And then the other two that we made this weekend, this was one, so cute. And then this was the other. I think it's super cute too. So I'm going to stamp the stamp and I'm going to show you. I think we'll make this one because I want to show you how to do the little ladybug. But I am going to stamp one set of the bigger mushrooms just to show you how they work. And I think I've got a scrap piece of paper here, so I'm going to use this. So, all right, let me get a couple things out of our way. All right, so we're gonna make this one, but I'm also gonna show you the stamps and the punch and how it works. Oh, you know, I'm not going to show you because Susan has them in anticipation of our stamp camp on Monday. So I'm not going to show that to you. Well, maybe I'll just talk you through it, and then I'll have to show it another time. Darn. Okay. So what's interesting about this ladybug is that you have to stamp the body in one color, and then on a scrap piece of paper, you're going to stamp the wings because you want this to be white. And then you'll just fussy cut it and glue it down. So I'm going to get really close so you can see that. But that's how you do that. These are pretty easy. You just stamp them. The deal with these guys is you do want to make sure that you have a really well inked pad. And I would say use a full pad, not the spot. We use spots for one of them. I think that sometimes spots don't ink very well. I think our full sized pads are better. When you stamp it, you're going to cut it, and it cuts it without a white edge. So a lot of times, and I'll show you another example, when we stamp and cut something, there's a white edge. And with the mushrooms, there's no white edge. And I really like it. I think they look a lot nicer and cleaner without the white edge. And there's a little bit of grace on all sides, so you end up with a really nice mushroom. So that was easy. And then we just cut these, punched these. So the punch includes one stem, one kind of ovally looking one, and then one of these funnier looking mushrooms. So we just stamped one pink, one oval, and then we did these out of like a gray, cardstock. So kind of a fun thing. I like the You Are Magical kind of cut up and put on there haphazardly. I think that's fun. And I liked using the Sunny Days dots with this one. I thought that was really neat. This one, I think that what's cool about this one is the measurements, and I think it's just a really interesting card. I've never seen a card quite built this way. So this piece is just a standard 4 1/4, the white is, by 5 1/2. This little green over here is 2 by 5 1/2. And then this piece is 4, but it's scored at 3 1/4. So there's 3/4 of an inch on this back panel. So that score line right then kind of tapes down. So I think this is a neat card, and I definitely, I'm glad that Sarah, she's on our team. I'm glad that Sarah tackled how to make this, because I looked at it in the catalog and was like, wow, that's a really weird card. I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite like that. So I'm really glad that she tackled that. But yeah, you can see there are a lot of ways to use the paper, and you can definitely tone it down or tone it up. You can make it really, really bright and vibrant. By using a basic gray background, it already kind of like taps this down and makes it a little bit calmer. But I've also seen people not using the paper and instead coming up with a brand new color scheme for their mushrooms. So a lot of options, but the paper is really nice, and it's great that it's free during celebration. So hopefully you enjoyed my swap parade, and you fall in love with the mushroom paper like we have. A lot of fun samples and a lot of ways to use it. I'll have a couple more samples for you next week when our stamp camp is done. But I just think it's a fun pack of paper, and I think that we have a lot of options for making some really cute cards with it. So hope you're inspired. Say hello, comment down below. Tell me if you're going to be getting a pack of this paper. And if you have any questions about any of the classes or things going on, I've got the paper parties happening, and then we have Super Saturday in February, and that's a fun, you can do the morning class, the afternoon, or both. And if you do both, you get a bonus free class, which is fun. And it includes the rainbow kit in Celebration, which, of course, now I can't find my Celebration brochure. But everybody will make some of these really cute rainbow cards, which are really fun. So, and then I'll have a fun alternative project to make as well with that. So, looking forward to playing some more with some more of the papers. I got my fruit salad paper in, so I can't wait to make some cute little cards with that. And I love these little mini cards with the envelopes out of just one piece of paper. I think that there's nothing like a cute envelope to get me excited. So looking forward to it and can't wait to see you guys next week. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.